So I'm over here minding my business, minding other people's business like I do. And all this Adelson gossip just keeps finding its way into my ears. And I was like, oh, who am I not to tell what I heard? I'm just here for the news. Please know, you are not here for facts, F-A-C-T-S. You're here for facts, F-A-X, stuff I heard. And today, I've been hearing a whole lot of things about Mama Donna Adelson. Number one, what's today? Friday, August the 15th. So, down there at the prison, they have one of these like warning systems or whatever. You could sign up. So if a prisoner is on the move, you get a text message, right? So a text message went out yesterday that Mama Donna Adelson had been released from Wakulla prison. And the number of messages I got like, wait, Mama Donna is free? No. We've been through this before. Mama Donna is no longer in Wakulla County Jail because now she has been transferred back over to the Leon County Jail. Ooh, I wonder if she got her medical mattress down there at Leon now. So Mama Donna, in preparation for her trial, has been moved from Wakulla back over to Leon County because jury selection starts on Tuesday. How excited are you for jury selection? What is she going to wear? What friends and family are going to be there to support her? I need to know every single thing. Also, reportedly, allegedly, Luis Rivera has been moved from a federal FCI Marion, I think they said. I don't know where that's located, but it's a federal corrections institute, whatever. I don't know how federal prison works, praise God. He has also been moved to Leon County Jail. We get to see Poppy Luis again. Convicted felon Luis. I'm very, very excited to see him and his delicious self. My kitty cat has a very bad taste in men, but what you want from me? Y'all have seen him. Oh, he's like Hitman with a heart of gold. Anyway, so he's there. Is Charlie back yet? Has Katie been moved yet? Y'all, they are getting the band back together in anticipation of this trial. And I was like, yes. And then word came down from the court that Wendy Adelson, yes, Donna's daughter, the person who benefited the most from the unfortunate unaliving of Danny Markell, she has sent a note to the court to say, hey, Judge, hey, my mama's team, the lady who did this for me, her team has subpoenaed me and I would like to quash that subpoena. I will not testify just because they asked me to. What? Let me get this straight. Wendy Adelson, with her family, got all together, allegedly, reportedly. Wendy, I see you, girl. I know you still in these free streets. And yeah, what you're not going to do is sue me because all I got is this delightful coffee cup and not much else. Anyway, Wendy Adelson is like, please quash that subpoena because I can't testify on my mama's behalf. Now, if the state grants me immunity, then I will say very specific certain things. But if my mother's team calls me to testify as a witness, I will plead the fifth. Saying that anything you say could I forget what the fifth does, but you're not going to implicate yourself. That's what it is. Oh, Miss Wendy. So now you're suddenly concerned about implicating yourself. It's so interesting that you didn't have that concern when your brother Charlie, convicted unaliver Charlie Adelson, who now has to live out there in Idaho prison, you didn't have this concern when he was on trial. But now that your mama has subpoenaed you, you're like, it's going to be a no for me, dog. Okay. Reportedly, allegedly, all of Donna Adelson's children are going to testify in this trial. Now, are they for the prosecution? Are they for the defense? Keep in mind, the Adelsons have 3 children. Oldest son and Boy Scout, Rob Adelson, lives all the way up in Buffalo, Albany, someplace upstate New York. Ironically, he's an ear, nose, and throat doctor from what I understand. Ooh, while he's there at his mama's murder trial, do you think he could clean out her eardrums and stuff so she could hear real good? Because remember, she has very narrow ear canals and she would like to get her ears clean. How much do you want to bet that Robbie Adelson is like, nah, He's not willing to clean his poor mother's ears. So sad for her. So Rob is supposed to come and testify. Is he going to bring his wife? I want to see his wife. Oh, I bet she's beautiful and kind and lovely, unlike the rest of the Adelsons. Charlie is going to come in from prison. Now, if you recall, when Charlie had his trial, he was like, Aladdin King was out to get me. That was his lawyer's way of saying the Latin kings. But, he just ran all his words together. And he was just like, Aladdin King it did this crime, and they are bad people, and I didn't ask them, but they did a volunteer unfortunate unaliving, and then they said I could pay for it on layaway. So that was Charlie's story. And then when he got to prison after he got convicted, Aladdin King and them was like, oh, you had our name in your mouth. And he was like, homina, 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 homina. So they had to move him out to the western part of the country where he could be safe from Aladdin King. He moved to Aryan Brotherhood country. Hey, young Jewish man, something tells me that's not going to go that much better for you. Enjoy prison. Anyway, he is reportedly, allegedly supposed to be back for this trial, but who knows, because he still has an appeal. So, okay, we're going to see how his appeal goes. And I already told you what Wendy said. I'll testify on the state subpoena, but not on my mama's subpoena, because they could potentially ask me questions. They could have me in jail, and what I'm not going to do is take my cute self to jail. Well, Wendy, for one, I don't blame you, because I hear the food is terrible. The thread count on the sheets are bad. The outfits are not flattering. Why would you want to go to prison? Just because you were clearly, in my opinion, reportedly, allegedly involved in the unfortunate unaliving of your husband, Dan Markel. Okay. So that's all the characters that are back together. And then a little birdie flew into my ear and told me all kinds of interesting information about disgraced judge, funeral home lawyer, Jackie Fulford. Jackie Fulford is Donna Adelson's doppelganger and attorney, right? So when Daniel Rashbaum was thrown off this case, Jackie Fulford came on this case along with Josh Zellman, formerly respected. I don't know if he's still respected. Word on these true crime streets is that his kids is catching hell down at the school or whatever. I don't know if that's true. That's just the rumor. See, also, you're not here for facts, F-A-C-T-S. You here for facts, F-A-X. Stuff I heard. So, reportedly, allegedly, the kids of Josh Zellman are catching hell because their daddy is defending Donna Adelson. But if you are the child of a defense attorney, you gonna go through some things. You might want to go to private school or be homeschooled or something like that, or just get a thick skin because your daddy got to make money. That private school is not free. Living in Miami, or no, they live in Tallahassee. Well, maybe that's a little bit cheaper, but still, anyway, his kids are going through things because of, what's happening with this trial. Disgraced Judge Jackie Fulford, however, is still down there at her funeral home, still being a lawyer, but she done come up in the world. Now, I already told you about her fancy new car. Mrs. Adelson's last lawyer moved into a big new mansion after the trial. Mrs. Fulford, does she have like a wider selection of caskets now? I don't know how that works. Is there like co-mingling of the funeral home funds and the legal funds? I don't know. I'm not making any accusations. I'm simply asking questions. Well, a little birdie told me that disgraced Judge Jackie Fulford, number one, faked cancer, allegedly, reportedly, faked cancer. When she was getting thrown off the bench, they say she was a terrible judge. She made terrible rulings. A lot of bad things went down because she just was missing in action when it came to being a judge. And so ultimately they were going to fire her. She's like, no, I'm sick. I have cancer. You can't fire me. Can I get some disability? And they were like, fine, we're going to let you do that. But you also have to get some mental health counseling. And so reportedly, she is still collecting disability funds from when she was a judge. Wait, they kick you off the bench and continue to pay you? Oh, very, very interesting. I also heard that our queen, Georgia Cappleman, is not a fan of disgraced Judge Jackie Fulford. Word on these true crime streets is they can't stand each other. Y'all, the way I want to see our queen, Georgia Cappleman, go after disgraced Judge Jackie Fulford Y'all. I'm like, oh, now listen. Georgia is not the kind of girl who's going to talk behind your back. She is a nice Southern lady. She keeps her pinkies out, and she will just cut you to the quick with her words. Honey, I am living for the drama. Now, do I want to see alleged, unfortunate, unaliver Donna Adelson convicted? Yes. Do I want to see her no good daughter, allegedly, Wendy Adelson, arrested and convicted? Yes. But mostly what I want to see is Georgia Cappleman and disgraced Judge Jackie Fulford go head to head in court. Jackie Fulford is known for overstating motions and being a little bit underhanded. Also, word on the street is that she and Mama Donna are like this. They have started to look alike. They have started to dress alike. Oh, did you notice that Donna's new haircut looks a whole lot like Jackie's old haircut? Now they both gonna look like Tom Petty up in the courtroom. I have questions. I have so many questions. But child, we're gonna have to do like my Southern auntie says and hide and watch. We just gonna hide and watch. This case starts next week. I am positively beside myself. I can hardly wait. So today is August 15th, 2025. Jury selection begins August 19th, 2025. They think it's gonna take. Now, August 19th is a Tuesday when jury selection begins. They say as soon as they have a jury, they're gonna give you a 30-minute break and boom, opening statements. Ooh, I'm so excited for opening statements. We've seen opening statements in this trial before. We know Miss Georgia can bring it. I have every faith in the world in one Georgia Cappleman. And but I want to hear, what is the defense's version of what happened here? Are they going to stick with the double extortion story that was so disastrous for Charlie Adelson? Are they going to have some new version? Is Jackie Fulford going to give the opening statements? Will she find a suit that actually fits her? Will she get a haircut that makes her not look like Tom Petty? Honey, this and more will be answered soon, right here on Gossip, Rumor, and Innuendo. In the meantime, y'all stay tuned. I will see you next crime. Bye.